Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think, subhanAllah ta'ala, I've found one of the keys to khushu' recently in the last couple of days. And especially if you resonate with me and the example I'm about to give you right now, then you'll find this to be helpful bidnillahi ta'ala. So sometimes you're in your salah and you have, inshallah ta'ala, experienced bits and tiny tastes of khushu' before, right? But some salawats, you might be leading or you might be behind the imam and you're thinking about the meaning of what he says and you understand it, subhanAllah. Like it might be the Fatiha, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, all praise and thanks belongs to the Master of the worlds, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most merciful, the especially merciful, Maliki Yawm. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's making sense. I'm in the salah. Yeah, it makes sense. Maliki Yawm ad-Din, owner of the day of judgment. Yeah, it makes sense. You might be in your salah and you're focusing on the meaning and you're saying, like in your head, you're like, yeah, okay. But like, you're not really feeling anything, subhanAllah ta'ala. If you're ever like this, but at other times, you might be in the salah and you might be completely unmindful, or maybe perhaps you're thinking about the meaning, but then the imam says one ayah and then you just focus like every night and day. SubhanAllah. That is, he might say the verse, he might say a powerful verse for you, like أَلَمْ يَأْنِ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَن تَخْشَعَ قُلُوبُهُمْ لِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ إِنَّا عَرَضْنَا الْأَمَانَةَ عَلَى السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَالْجِبَالِ. Like, he might say like a very powerful ayah, subhanAllah, and then you start focusing and you and you start to feel it, subhanAllah. This is the difference between listening with the mind and understanding with the mind and understanding with the heart. And we all might know this, but subhanAllah, how do you listen with the heart? Okay, I'm listening with my mind, but how do I get my heart to listen? Like, I want to listen to the Quran, I want to be soft to the Quran. I'm in the salah, I'm standing there, my intention is to have khushu' in the salah and to connect with Allah Jalla wa Ala, but I can't, I'm listening to it and I'm trying to understand it, but I'm not feeling anything. SubhanAllah, this key is really, really, subhanAllah, helped me. I remember I was in one of my salawats, right, and I'm thinking about the meaning. And then I'm like, and I applied this, and I instantly felt something, subhanAllah. I find, personally, for me, whenever I listen to the Quran and I apply it to myself, or I put myself in the ayah, how does it apply to me? That is when you start to feel the Quran. That is when. When you take the Quran and you understand it and then you reflect on it on your life, i.e. maybe doing tadabbur, right? That is when you feel it, subhanAllah. When you hear verses about Jahannam, oh yeah, Jahannam, yeah, it's bad. I don't want to be a kafir. I feel bad for the kafir. You don't want to think about other people. Oh yeah, Ad and the people of Ad and Thamud and Fir'aun, yeah, they were evil, bro. What the heck? You're not supposed to think about that in the Quran. The Quran is a message to all of mankind, specific to each and every single one of them. It is a message specifically to you and to me. It is meant for us to apply to our lives. It's not meant for us to think about other people. Oh, those Bani Israel were devious, bro. They did this and we're not gonna believe in Allah until we see it, this and that. That's not the point of the Quran. The point of the Quran is for us to take lessons from it and to apply it to our own lives. And in the same way, in the salah, when you're praying and you're behind the imam and you think about those ayat in reflection to your life, that's when you feel the day and night difference. Those times where you might have tasted a little bit of khushu' versus those times that you know the meaning and you're understanding it, but it's not really hitting. So you're not receptive to it. That is when you should focus. You should apply it to your life. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, غافل الذنب وقابل التوب شديد العقاب ذي الطول. You think about all of these names in relation to you. He is the one right now as we're speaking. He's forgiving my mistakes and my sins. قابل التوب. He's accepting. He's always accepting my tawbah, my turning back to him. This is where you think about these ayat in your life, and subhanallah, this will make a game changer in our salawat. Hope this helped. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.